I thought, Grow a Garden is a dying game, and I didn't play this game for a long while. Well, then this update came, and I've been hearing it's quite good. Well, adding a trading world seems quite fitting since the gardening aspect of the game is quite irrelevant anymore. So, let's try it. And as you can see, I already have almost 300 tokens. Well, I tried it earlier and sold some of my pets. And that gives me an idea. Will we be able to get ourselves a 15-second Peacock? If anyone is selling, of course. So why don't we try to flip some pets until we get a 15-second Peacock? Also, how many hours or days until we can get one? Let's get started. So I don't really need to explain this trading world to all you guys since I'm quite late and you guys already know this better than I do. So let's start trading or selling right away. Well, this part of the game involves just freaking waiting. And waiting. And waiting for someone to buy a pet from you, and you use that token to find a cheap pets for sale and sell at a price where you can get a profit. So it's basically buy low, sell high. If you are like me who doesn't have valuable pets. I managed to get myself a rainbow hatched Hydra for a freaking steal at 90 token. I can probably flip this for more later on. So at this point, I just went AFK and see how it goes. And this is it for day one, 538 token. Long way to go for the Peacock, but at this point, I am seeing potential. Day 2, and as you can see, I have 566 instead of 538. Well, before I got off last night, someone bought some more. So let's find a stall right away and start the Day 2 AFK. At this point, this is really good. I managed to snag almost 3,000 tokens at the end of day 2, and seeing this, the potential is really high, since I am seeing 15-second Peacock being sold at 4,000 token up. So I am positive at the end of day 3, I am going to get my hands on a 15-second Peacock. Day 3, and at the start, I lowered most of my prices just so I could reach my 4,000 goal. But third day appears to be really tough. And it almost cost me almost my entire day. And no one appears to be buying. I figured at this point there are a lot more sellers than buyers. And since I almost sold out on cheap, fast-selling pets, my token is not going up at all. And the one left are the Rainbow Hatch Hydra I bought from day 1 and the semi-huge Nightmare Capybara. So I ended up lowering them some more so I could break through the 3,000 token. And that did the trick, as immediately someone bought my Hydra, the Ferret, and the Capybara. And with that, I ended up having 3,500 tokens. And at this point, I was ready to end the night, until someone actually responded to my offer of buying his Peacock, which is originally 4,300 tokens, for 3,500 tokens, plus an addition of Nightmare Mimic and 4 kois. And here we are finalizing the trade. It was nerve-wracking since this is a big win of a trade. Normal kois are pretty cheap, and the Mimic I hatched became Nightmare in one try, so I didn't spend too much lollipops on it. So now let me show you the Peacock. This is gorgeous, and for a free-to-play like me, this is a huge win. Here are the stats. 79 kilograms, no age break, legit 15 seconds meta. Now, maybe I can hatch more pets to sell and go for 15 seconds Mimic next. So I guess it is possible, and it took me 3 days to have it. Shout out to Paul Jeffram17 for doing the trade.